Doesn't exactly know why, but now I'm going to tell him. I wore a mule.
I'll accept any invitation, Shawn.
I wore a mule into the studio today. I have these pair of German-made mules that, you know, they've been in my family for a long time. The brand, my sister-in-law, my mom, we all wear them. My brother, because they make male versions too. And I will just tell you that as I was wearing them into the building, because I now wear Vionics every day just in my slippers alone.
That's right.
I now have this ability to compare my little fancy German-made mules that are like a boiled wool clog thing to the Vionic version. And my version that costs like 4 times more doesn't feel so good. So I wore them into the building today and I was like, you know what, it's such a bummer that these are really cute and I'm realizing they're not that comfy. So I asked Jane and Liam to come by. These come in medium and wides. Half sizes, please size down because we only offer full sizes in these. And they are indeed an orthotic mule slip-on with cute little stitchery detail that make them into kind of a vamp or a toe of flowers. Would you take us through colors?
Absolutely. So, you know, we've got, we'll start there with the pewter.
Love it.
And that's got the lilac stitch detail running through it too. So a really beautiful contrast of colours there. And then we go to the bronze with the red stitch detail.
Yeah.
Again, another great combination. It's something you don't really think of with the red with the bronze there. It comes up beautifully. Then we've got the classic black, and that's got the kiss of teal through that stitching detail. Right there, and then the navy, which is a beautiful navy. It's actually a really nice true navy, and that's got a slight more sheen to it as well. All the rest are more of a matte finish, but this is more of a sheen to it. And then we've got the red, which again is a great colour red. And that's got that sort of an orange sort of stitch detail through it.
Real quick, because I know we're going to go show the demo, and I know you want to take a tour of these too, but they have hook and loop closure.
That's right.
So they fillet right open. Wear them with a cute little sock or not. So these are year-round, like as you transition to spring, so cute. But closed toe, because that's the season.
Closed toe, absolutely right. And look, if you love the fit and the feel of our sandals and flip-flops, you're going to love the fit and the feel of this, because especially underneath the foot, because it's made off exactly the same footbed. So that's why we sort of say, you know, to size down the half size if you sit on the half size, because it's exactly the same feeling underneath the foot. But of course, we've also got the medium and the wides as well.
They're adorable. Do you want to go to Stacey Ann?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. I'm going to take my pair with me because I'm going to do a quick change while you're showing everybody on Stacey Ann.
Sure thing.
So it's funny too, because I got out of bed last night, again, overshare central, because I had to go potty. Always do at least one time during the night. And I got up and there's something wrong with my toe. Not the toe that was always giving me the trouble that led me to Vionic, and now like I have no pain, but there's a new problem.
Okay.
So now I'm even more loving that Vionic has the technology you're going to show us, because basically it's like pain relieving shoes that are pain relieving. So why are we seeing that?
Well, so you're seeing Stacey Ann here on the hard, flat, unnatural surface, a really common surface around the home. And you can see here, because there's no support underneath the foot, that foot's got to roll over to try and meet the ground. And that's what we know as overpronation or excess pronation. And that can be one of the key causes of a lot of the really common aches and pains in the foot and the lower leg, even pain in the knee and the lower back. Now, where the foot should be is this position here. Now, it's with my hand there just supporting Stacey Ann's foot, but you can see there how nice and straight that line is. If I take that support away, straight away that arch is collapsing, that foot's rolling over to try and meet the ground. But let's slip her into the Jane, let's slip her onto that podiatrist design technology, and as soon as we do that, you can see how beautiful and straight that line is. So she's got that perfect alignment as soon as the foot goes onto that Orthaheel technology. And even just, I'm just going to turn you to the side here, Stacey Ann. And there you can really see how that arch, the footbed's really hugging the contours of Stacey Ann's foot. You can see that nice curvature there on the line we've drawn along her arch. If I take her out of that, let's put her on a hard, flat surface. You can just see how that really does flatten out. So it's really like she's got no arch there to speak of whatsoever. Let's slip her back into that, and there we'll really just see the difference there. You can really see how nice and curved that arch is. So instead of that foot rolling over to try and meet the ground, it's like the ground's now coming up to meet her foot.
$18. It's all it costs to get these home on Easy Pay. And one of the things I'm always challenging Liam as we get into fall, winter is we know you guys so well for the sandals, and we love them.
Yeah.
But the real challenge for us as we get into this time of year when like you can't wear sandals, you're not wearing thongs, you're not wearing like open toe. What do we do for closed toe? And these I think are exceptional because they're easy. They look cute with leggings. They're kind of like a cut off open back ballet flat.
Exactly.
They have the Mary Jane feel, hence Jane the name. And then they also look great without socks, so you'll wear them through spring and even into summer. But now that we're in fall, winter, how darling with opaque tights or like chubby, cute patterned socks. Like it's just a great style. By the way, they make your feet look really small.
Absolutely right, and look, I love the fact that it's nice and low profile, and those little cutaway details that you see there on the upper pattern,
Yeah.
very, very flattering on the foot. So it does have a very slimming effect on the foot.
So you have to size down because this is a style that doesn't come in half sizes. It only comes in whole. So if you're an 8.5, we recommend you do an 8. We just want to remind you the colors that come in both medium and wide that are today on an easy pay of $18 and change. This is our red. This is our navy. By the way, I just want to be clear, this is not patent, but it has a little bit of a...
It has an absolute sheen or a shine to it.
There's
absolutely.
a little bit of a technique coating on here that's giving distressed but shiny. That's very cool, I think. Then there's black, has a little hint of teal. Most popular colors thus far. And then I always gravitate to the metallics if I don't do black.
Yeah. And that bronze is almost a good neutral. You know, out of this range, it's going to be a good neutral option there. And I love that, just that little pop of red there
Me
too.
too.
Really
Me
brings up
too.
the look of it.
And then the pewter is just a nice, kind of more like a silver tone version
Absolutely.
of a metallic.
Great.
And we always talk about Dr. Weil during these presentations.
Yeah, absolutely. So Dr. Weil, very, very well-known MD here in the USA and or around the world, actually, for that matter.
Yeah.
He loves the Orthaheel technology because it fits in beautifully with his philosophies on integrated medicine, which talks about really simple, low-tech solutions to common problems. And we're very, very proud to say that that Vionic is the only footwear brand that Dr. Weil actually endorses. So very, very proud to have that relationship.
Love Vionic, love Dr. Weil, have met him. What an extraordinary man.
He is a brilliant man,
Right? Where
brilliant
does
guy.
he live full time?
Arizona.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, he's got a ranch down in Arizona.
Rough life, tough living.
Thank you,
Hey,
Shawn.
Liam, thanks. I didn't even ask you about your favorite children's book.
It's an Australian one. It's called Digger. And it's about a dog who helps
digs?
these two little kids. Sam and Pam own Digger, and they get into trouble, and Digger is always helping them out.
This is precious.
Yeah.
Oh, Australia, how